Hello everyone, it's Sharon here from Quilts, and today I want to talk about bias applique stems. So I'm going to start by showing you how I like to do my stems. I've used many different methods over the years, but this is the one that I like the most, and it's simple and easy to do. So first I'm going to start with cutting on the bias a length, and if you go to my blog post on Sharon Quilts, you can find a blog showing how to do this, showing how to cut it from a length of fabric. These are cut 1 1/8 wide this way, and that gives me this width of stem, which is around about a 1/4 inch, maybe just a slightly bit larger, and that's how I like it. Not too fine, but not too heavy either. Okay, so to start with, we're going to take our strip, we're going to fold it in half this way so that the edges meet that way. And then we're going to stitch with this edge against your presser foot on the quarter inch foot on your sewing machine, but I actually go just under the 1/4 inch, not the full 1/4 inch width, and I sew with stitching all the way down. And I use the same color thread to match the bias stem so that it doesn't show. If you don't get it pressed properly, it's not going to show. So then the next step after doing that, this is the finished stem, and I'll show you this in a minute when I've finished. I'm just going to move here to the iron now, and I'm just going to iron this. It's not very easy to see the green on the pressing mat, so I hope that this all works out for you. So I'm just going to press it down, and then what I do is I roll over so that I know a lot of people use pressing bars, but I prefer just to do it like this, and I just roll it over so that this raw edge is not showing underneath on top. You can't see it from the top. And then I press it with the iron, and it's a bit tricky to do it like this with the camera in the way, but I'm going to do my best. So there you go. Now it's getting pressed, and as I'm turning it, I'm pressing it, and I'm just going far enough over so that the raw edges aren't showing underneath, and you'll see it as I go along. And I've only got a dry iron. I am using a wool mat, but I'm pretty sure you can use whatever you want. Okay, so now I've got it all in place, and you can see that the thread doesn't really show on there. So the next step for me, because you can see it's lifting a little bit, you could use starch to keep it controlled, but I don't use starch for this or anything. I used to, but now I just use this Elmer's school glue, and to keep that in place I run a bead of Elmer's school glue inside here. Just go right along on the inside, just enough. I'm not going to do the whole thing because I just want to show you what happens, and then I just heat set it with the iron, and that's my stem done. And I'll show you the finished one here. I've done that too, and then this is the back. So now I have 4 layers of fabric in my stem. So my stem is going to look a little bit raised on my fabric, which is what I like. I like that kind of raised look, so that it actually looks like a stem. It doesn't look just part of the flat fabric. It kind of raises up and it is part of the applique, not just sitting there. And to base them down, I will show you that in another video for the next part of the block. At the moment I'm working on block 2 of the block of the month 2021, and you can find this on my website, Sharon Keatley Quilts. So there'll be lots of tutorials there showing different parts of that block of the month as well, that you can follow along with. So I hope you follow me and make one of these beautiful quilts with me, because that would make me so happy to share. And I'm sharing all my tips and tricks on applique and piecing so that you can have fun making this quilt. Thank you for listening. Bye for now. Happy stitching.